Good morning, YouTubers. Well, it's still morning. I've just woke up. It's about 11:30. That's just always been, even since I was a kid, that's always been my natural, normal sleep schedule. Hey! Pharaoh. Curly! Hey! I'm vlogging here, you guys. That's enough. That's enough. Neighbors are here. They're snowmobiling today. Anyway, yeah, it looks like we got a couple more inches. It looks really nice out there. Nice, pretty white snow. I was saying my sleep schedule. Even when I was a kid, I never fell asleep till about 2 or even 3 in the morning. And then in the morning, I'd have to get up for school, of course. But then I'd take a nap after school, and that just never worked. And I had this wonderful teacher. Her name was Mrs. Refat, and she was Greek, and she was very stern, but she was a wonderful teacher. And I struggled so much with my sleep, and I was always at odds with my... Curly, it's a truck. And I was always at odds with my parents over my sleep schedule. And I could not sleep. They would send me to bed like at 8 or 9, and I'd lay there for hours and hours and hours in the dark, literally. Just couldn't sleep. And Mrs. Refat, one day at school, she asked me to stay after class, which of course scared me because she was very, very stern and very strict and very feared by most students. And so I stayed, and she asked me if I had any trouble with anything at home, and I said, well, you know, I told her about this whole sleeping thing. And she said, because lately I've been distracted. She said, you're an excellent student. She says, but lately I've been very distracted, and I just wondered if there's anything I could help you with. Well, I told her about it, and I said, but I really don't know what I can do, you know, what anybody can do, because it's just the way it is. I just can't sleep when everybody else sleeps. So she called my mom, unbeknownst to me, and had a talk with her. And apparently, according to my mother, Mrs. Refat explained that we're not all the same, and that some of us have to just adapt to a different, you know, when it comes to sleep, just have to adapt. And that for me to adapt, if it worked for me to sleep from like, you know, 2 in the morning until 7, and then get another couple hours after school, then that should not be a problem. You know, why was that a problem? And my mother said, really, it isn't. It's just that you can't do as many things as a family, you know. But that was time I would have been spending on homework anyway. So my mom kind of said, okay, let's try it then. Let's stop fighting and let's try it. And it worked. I went on with that schedule for I don't know how long, and it worked. I mean, the rest of my, whenever I could, the rest of my school days anyway. So I always will thank Mrs. Refat for that. My family would go to bed, and I'd sit up and I'd read and I'd do crafts, and I would do my homework, and I was really bright-eyed until the middle of the night, and then when I got tired, I'd go to sleep. I'd get up for school without complaint because I knew I had to, and then I'd come home and I'd sleep until dinner, and then spend some time with my family, you know, in the evening, and then go to bed and I'd do my homework and whatever. It worked very well. Well, anyway, so this has been my natural sleep schedule for ever since I was a child. And so last night I fell asleep, I think it was right around 2:30, possibly 3, and I just got up at 11:30. plans for today. I haven't even really had coffee yet or spoken to my husband yet, but I saw the neighbors were having a good time with their snowmobiles. So I thought I'd grab my camera and just start my vlog for today. Sun's coming out, looks pretty, very pretty. Hello, sunshine. So, I will go get my bulletproof coffee and I will talk to you guys later. There's a little squirrel in the snow. I'm zoomed in. Look at him, he's digging down, looking for nuts. Acorns more likely, since those are oak trees out there. It's snowing pretty hard. Look at him, he's got snow all over his head. I hope you can, I've got it zoomed in as much as I can. I hope you can see the details. Let me go to this other window, it's a little closer to him. I have one more window that's closer. Oh, I scared him, I guess, or something did. I have another window that's even closer yet, but that one has a screen on it. Oh, there he is. He came back. Will you stop him, please, Pete?
Curly! Curly! Curly!
The other window that's even closer yet has a screen over it, and this would probably focus on the screen instead of the squirrel. Look at him. He's a little gray squirrel. It's probably the same one that I saw earlier, bounding across the top of the snow. Look at him. He's looking at us. All the squirrels around here, A, we feed them, and B, they're used to our dogs. They ignore them. In fact, they tease them. They'll get just out of their reach on a tree in the backyard when the dogs are out, and they'll chatter at them, and then, oh, he found one! Yay! Taking it up the tree. Then go up there and eat it. There he is, eating it. That branch is a very popular squirrel branch, actually. One summer it was so hot. It was like 100 and teens for the whatever the opposite of wind chill is. What's that called, love?
Heat index?
Heat index, yes. And we had squirrels on that branch with their legs just laying on it with their legs hanging down on both sides. I'm glad he found not an almond, acorn. Our very own sunshine boys, Curly and Pharaoh. Curly laid there growling and grumbling when Pharaoh came up to try to get comfortable in the sun. Meanwhile, Sleepy. No, your name isn't Meanwhile. Meanwhile, there's Sleepy, not in the sun. Usually he's in the sun on the floor, but I guess he'd just rather be right there. Silly critters. Hey guys, I just thought I'd show you my dinner. It's a little after 3 o'clock. We're eating our dinner at an early time today, which I like to do. Today is my carby meal day. Yay! Those are fish fillets, you know, with breading on them. It's a package of 10, but actually I got 11. I took 5, and I'll probably eat 3. Because I can never eat as much as I take. And then I got some baked potatoes, except for as you can see, I cut them up. I coat them really well in olive oil. Season them heavily. Season them heavily with sea salt. When I eat them, as you can see, I have a big, huge chunk of butter. I take some butter, some potato, some butter, some potato, and that's how I eat them. Oh, yum! And then this is just a dip for the fish, which is like mayonnaise and ranch dressing, buttermilk ranch in equal parts, and then I added some dill and lemon juice to it and stirred it up. So that is my carby dinner. Who needs to pay a restaurant for something really good when you're wanting a carby dinner? Hi guys. As you know, we were given a Roku a few weeks ago, and we really like it. We still really love it. We're still just barely scratched the surface of all the stuff you can get through it. But one thing I wanted to show you guys was something that I think is really cool. It's called Twonky, and I had read about it in a Roku forum when we first got this, and then we got it, and we've been messing with it, and I wanted to show you what I use it for vlogs. Now, as you know, I've been watching so many vlogs and subscribed to so many people, and I love them, but my watching them on the big screen is a lot better than watching them on my computer. I mean, everything's better on a bigger screen. So I watch them on Twonky now, and as a result, my husband's usually around, so he has started to enjoy some of these vlogs as well as me. I vlog daily, and pretty much that I watch, he has been watching with me, and you know, I think he's been enjoying them too. I haven't asked him, but he comments and stuff. So, all right. Anyway, to show this, I'm going to show this how this Twonky works. So what I do is I get, you know, I just use the I use the YouTube app on my, there it is, on my tablet, and I choose a video that I want to watch. Now when it comes up, oh look, you can see me, hello. And when it comes up, I turn the sound off so it wouldn't be it. I click the share thing up here, and I choose Beam with Twonky. The Twonky Beam is an app that's free, and it's on my tablet. Twonky is an app that's on the Roku. So if I want to beam it to my TV, I just select Beam It, and it asks me, do I want to send it to my computer or the Roku? And I want to send it to the Roku. Now, we watch this.
Hey guys.
And there's Julia.
Shaky camera here. But I'm using the iPad to actually record this tonight, and if I'm whispering, because the munchkins upstairs.
There's Julia. She is darling. Anyway, and so it's easy. It is just, you know. And so when I'm done with one, you know, when I'm done, I can pause it right from my tablet. Just click pause, just like you do, and start again. So I control it. And the other good thing is you don't need a line of sight with the Roku. I've been back in the bedroom sitting on my bed just to mess with people's minds and start playing a video or some music. This will also beam my music that I have on my tablet out through the TV too. So basically whatever I want to that's on the internet or on my tablet, I can send to the TV screen through the Roku. And just when I'm done, you know, if I want to watch a different one, just, you know, go back just like you would with just like any time you're using, and there's our channels. And if I want to go to a different one, let's see what Autumn's up to, because I haven't watched hers yet today. But anyway, if I want to go to a different one, same thing. I just bring up, hello again. I just bring it up on my tablet, click the share thing, tell it to beam with Twonky. When it comes up there, click Beam It, tell it go to the Roku, because it'll also send it to my computer if I want it to. And there you go. So, just, you know, that's just one of the really, really cool things and that I love about the Roku. Share with you some of the channels that we have. 76 channels that we have subscribed to. On the right side of the screen, I don't know if I can zoom in one more time. Yeah, there you go. On the right side of the screen is an advertisement, as always. We pay for Netflix and we pay for Amazon Prime. But these are just some of the channels that you get, or that we have. And they have a History Channel. We've been watching stuff on there. They have full episodes on there. I'm really not sure. You can see how quick it is too. They have full episodes on here too. We've been watching The Curse of Oak Island as they've been coming out. I'm not really sure how I could justify paying $105 for satellite TV again when this has so much available to it. Family TV, this has a ton of different, each one of these channels can have a whole bunch of different series and a whole bunch of different, there's full-length movies for family stuff. I mean, all kind, and these have lots, each one has tons. I don't see how we would ever run out of things to watch. Oh, Docurama. I am a documentary junkie. The lava lamp thing, that is cool. It's like a screensaver for your TV, lava lamps. You just popcorn flick. There's Twonky. RV News Network, really, that's great. Popcorn Flicks, my husband watches movies on that. I'm not a huge movie fan. When we had Sky Angel, my grandson loved Smile of a Child, so we got this on TV and networks. They have live TV, Smile of a Child. When he first saw that, he's all excited. Smile of a Child, Smile of a Child. A lot of these have like, what's the word? On-demand stuff, and a lot of them have live streaming. There are over 1,000 channels. Excuse me. This Nowhere TV is a private channel. There are private channels available also that aren't in their store that you can get from certain websites. There's just more than I can even say, and if you go to their website and you look at these 1,000 channels and then you go to other websites to see what the private channels are. Now, I was a little bit leery of the private channels at first because I figured they were probably adult oriented or something, but they're not. They're just channels. Well, there may be some that are, but I haven't seen any. They're mostly channels that are either private, meaning really private, like, for example, a corporation might have a private channel with its password protected just for their employees to see, where they put corporate related content. Or they may be developing channels, that people have developed channels, but they're not ready for prime time yet, so they haven't yet been accepted to show on Roku, but they're still up, so you can still watch them, but they're just not an official Roku sanctioned channel. I have not seen any adult content channels, but I haven't looked for them, obviously. They may be out there. I don't know how this actually compares to what the Apple TV. I know that it's somewhat similar, but since I don't have any Apple products of any sort, I've never really looked into it. I never really would have thought of buying one anyway, as you know, but this is just fantastic. But anyway, that's how we now watch the vlogs. That's about it, and I think I'm going to wrap up early today because I really don't have anything else to say, and it's a quiet evening, and I think I'm just going to be done vlogging for today. Nice evening outside. The snow has stopped. Sun in, out, snow, heavy snow, light snow, all day long. The weather has not stayed the same for more than 20 or 30 minutes at a time all day. So anyway, that's what it is now. So all right, I am going to go and I'm going to edit this and I'm going to get it uploaded early tonight. And I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday. Pray for your pastors. And I will see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye.